What's up everybody, Marcus here with Daily Adaptation, and today I want to show you how to roll out your chest using a lacrosse ball, a tennis ball, and a yoga block, or simply a heavy textbook. So what we want to do is first pick which one you want. If you feel like your chest is pretty tight and tender, I would go with the tennis ball, but if you feel like your chest is pretty stretched out and mobile, you can go with the lacrosse ball. That being said, if you find that one isn't enough, you can always go up to that lacrosse ball or go down to that tennis ball. I'm going to work with the lacrosse ball today so I can feel it. What we want to do is we want to take this lacrosse ball and we want to put it right where the pec minor is, right? So the pec minor is going to be right here. So if this is my collarbone right here on top, and this is going to be my shoulder, it's going to be right at that point where those two meet, and then slightly to the inside, right into this position here. So here's my sternum, collarbone, shoulder. It's going to be right in this portion right through here, not the middle of the chest, but right on this edge. So we're going to take the lacrosse ball and press it into that spot. Now we're going to take that yoga block, pull that into that spot, pinch your shoulder blades together as I'm pulling this yoga block into me, find a painful spot, pull in, take a big deep inhale, about 3 of them. On every exhale, just pull a little bit deeper. Trying to relax each time. And then once you get in as deep as you can, feel free to hold for about an additional 20 seconds to get a little bit deeper. Once you've applied that pressure, simply just keep the pressure on, move that roller or the ball into a different position along that line, and pull in and repeat that same process. So about a minute each side is about enough, that all that you really need in order to get what you need done. If you need to do a little bit more, that's fine. Let's go into a little bit more of an advanced technique on the opposite side now. So again, I'm going to find that pec minor. I'm going to pull the yoga block in. I'm going to find that painful spot. There it is. And now what I'm going to do is, instead of pulling in and breathing each time, I'm actually going to make small little circles in that area, manipulating this block, taking my shoulders and pulling them back as much as I can in this position in order to stretch out the chest and expose it a little bit more. And just simply breathe. Now all these movements are pretty painful unless you're really, really good at rolling out these areas and it's been a long time. For your first time out doing this is going to have some pain in these spots. That pain is normal. It's okay. As long as it's not sharp or shooting pain, it's typically muscular, and you can kind of use that as a good informed decision of whether how much pressure you should put or if it's good for you or not. So again, like I said, about 60 seconds each side. You can do this for as much as you'd like. There's days where I'll do this for 5-10 minutes, but I'm not usually physically active during that day. It's usually a day I'm trying to recover and go through a recovery phase in order to, come off of some type of heavy lifting or something like that. Anyways, use this to improve your posture, use this to decrease neck pain, shoulder pain, and kind of go from there. Again, I'm Marcus with Daily Adaptation, and this has been foam rolling or self-myofascial release for the pec minor.